Hey sci-fi fans, are you tired of scrolling through endless menus, searching for the next mind-blowing sci-fi adventure? Fear not, we've got the cure for your binge-watching blues. Today, we're counting down the top 10 best sci-fi series currently streaming on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Apple TV+. So let's get started. Number 10, Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon is a sci-fi TV series based on Richard K. Morgan's 2002 cyberpunk novel. Set in a future where consciousness can be transferred between bodies, Takeshi Kovacs, a former soldier investigator, is released from prison to solve a wealthy man's murder. Takeshi Kovacs wakes up 250 years post-death in a new body, tasked with solving a tycoon's murder. The show explores themes of immortality, identity, and power dynamics in a technologically advanced society. The series received attention for its wild sci-fi narrative and captivating storyline, making it a notable entry in the genre. The series explores the ethical implications of immortality, the nature of consciousness, and the social and political consequences of a world where wealth determines access to life and death. The show is visually stunning, with cyberpunk aesthetics and a gritty, noir-inspired atmosphere. The first season of Altered Carbon received critical acclaim for its complex characters, engaging plot, and visual effects. Number 9, Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell takes place in a future where humanity is heavily augmented with cybernetic technology, blurring the lines between man and machine. In this world, Major Mira Killian, a former soldier with a cybernetic body, is the first of her kind, a human brain housed in a fully artificial body. She works for Section 9, a special ops unit tasked with tackling cybercrime and terrorism. The story begins with Section 9 investigating a series of cyber-terrorist attacks targeting Hanka Robotics, the company that created Major Killian's body. As Major Killian delves deeper into the investigation, she begins to question her own identity and the nature of her existence. She discovers hidden memories and abilities that suggest she may be more than just a weapon. The film is a visually stunning and action-packed cyberpunk thriller. It explores philosophical themes about the nature of consciousness, identity, and the relationship between man and machine. The film is based on the popular manga and anime series of the same name. It received mixed reviews from critics, with some praising its visuals and action, while others criticizing its lack of originality and faithfulness to the source material. Number 8, Hijack. Hijack is a 7-hour, real-time thriller that follows the events of a plane hijacking on a flight from Dubai to London. The story unfolds in parallel, with one storyline focusing on the passengers and crew trapped on the plane and the other on the ground teams scrambling to understand the situation and negotiate a resolution. The hijacking begins shortly after takeoff, when a group of armed men take control of the plane. Their motives are initially unclear, creating a tense and uncertain atmosphere for the passengers and crew. Meanwhile, on the ground, authorities from various agencies, including the FBI and the British government, work together to gather information and establish communication with the hijackers. The series unfolds in real time, putting the viewers right in the heart of the action and suspense. The show explores the psychological impact of the hijacking on the passengers and crew, as well as the challenges faced by the authorities on the ground. The series tackles themes of terrorism, government conspiracies, and the human struggle for survival in extreme situations. Hijack received critical acclaim for its gripping narrative, tense atmosphere, and strong performances from the cast. Number 7, Nope. Nope is a 2022 American science fiction horror film written, directed, and co-produced by Jordan Peele. The film stars Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer as siblings who run a horse ranch and attempt to capture evidence of an unidentified flying object after a mysterious event disrupts their lives. The film takes place in Agua Dulce, California, where Oj Haywood and his sister Emerald run Haywood's Hollywood Horses, a horse ranch that has provided animals for film and television productions for generations. After their father Otis is mysteriously killed by falling objects from the sky, Oj and Emerald become convinced that they are being visited by a UFO. Determined to capture evidence of the UFO and secure a lucrative payout, Oj and Emerald enlist the help of Angel Torres, a techie who specializes in surveillance equipment, and Antlers Holst, a renowned cinematographer. Together, they set up a complex system of cameras and sensors to capture the UFO's activity. Nope is a visually stunning film that blends elements of science fiction, horror, and Western genres. The film features stunning cinematography and practical special effects that create a sense of awe and wonder. Peele's signature social commentary is evident throughout the film, exploring themes of race, class, and the spectacle of Hollywood. The film received positive reviews from critics, who praised its originality, direction, and performances. Number 6. Haven. Haven is a supernatural drama series that follows FBI agent Audrey Parker as she investigates strange occurrences in the small town of Haven, Maine. The town is plagued by troubles, which are supernatural afflictions that can manifest in anyone at any time. While investigating a routine case, Audrey Parker finds herself drawn to Haven. She soon discovers that the town has a dark secret. Many of its residents harbor dormant supernatural afflictions known as troubles. These afflictions can manifest in various ways, ranging from telekinesis to premonitions, and can be triggered by stress, trauma, or even physical contact. As Audrey delves deeper into the mystery of the troubles, she uncovers a conspiracy that threatens the entire town. Haven is a unique blend of mystery, sci-fi, and fantasy. The series explores themes of identity, family, and the power of belief. Each episode features a new trouble with its own set of challenges. The series also has an overarching mythology that is gradually revealed throughout the 5 seasons. Number 5. Lost in Space. In the year 2046, humanity faces a dying Earth due to environmental devastation. The Robinson family, John, Maureen, Judy, Penny, and Will, are among the many colonists chosen to travel to Alpha Centauri, a potentially habitable planet. They embark on a journey aboard the Resolute, a massive colony ship. The story begins when the Resolute is sabotaged and thrown off course. The Robinsons, along with other survivors, crash land on an unknown, alien planet. Stranded and facing numerous dangers, they must utilize their skills and intelligence to survive and find a way back home. The series is a reboot of the classic 1960s television series of the same name. It combines elements of science fiction, adventure, and family drama. The series is visually stunning, with breathtaking landscapes and special effects. The characters are well developed and relatable, making viewers root for their survival. The story explores themes of family, survival, hope, and the human spirit. Number 4. Dr. Brain. Dr. Brain is a South Korean sci-fi thriller web series based on the Korean webtoon of the same name by Hijack. It tells the story of Ko Suwon, a brilliant brain scientist who uses a groundbreaking technology to access the memories of the deceased. Ko Suwon from Dr. Brain. Driven by grief after his family dies in a mysterious accident, Suwon embarks on a desperate quest to uncover the truth. He develops a device called the Sync device that allows him to synchronize his brain with the brains of the deceased and experience their memories firsthand. As Suwon delves deeper into the investigation, he faces a number of challenges. Ethical dilemmas. The use of the Sync device raises ethical questions about the privacy and ownership of memories. The unreliability of memory. Memories are often subjective and prone to distortion, making it difficult to determine what is real and what is imagined. Psychological consequences. Synchronizing with the memories of others can have a profound impact on the user's own mental state. Number 3. The OA. The OA is a mind-bending science fiction mystery drama that follows Prairie Johnson, a young woman who resurfaces after being missing for 7 years. Upon her return, she is blind no more and claims to have been to another dimension. Sharing her story with a group of high school students, she leads them on a journey to uncover the truth about her disappearance and unlock the secrets of the other dimension. The first season focuses on Prairie's reintegration into society and her efforts to explain her experiences. She recounts her journey to a parallel dimension called Hap's Prison, where she and several other captives were held by a sadistic scientist named Dr. Hap. She explains that they were forced to perform movements that allowed them to travel between dimensions, but they were ultimately trapped. Prairie's story unfolds in fragmented flashbacks, interweaving with the present day as she assembles a team of 5 students to help her unlock the movements and free the captives in Hap's prison. Their journey is fraught with danger and doubt as they face skepticism from their families and authorities while also dealing with the emotional trauma of their experiences. The OA is a complex and layered show that explores themes of identity, reality, and the nature of consciousness. It is visually stunning, with dreamlike sequences and metaphorical imagery. The show has a dedicated fanbase who have developed elaborate theories about its meaning and symbolism. Unfortunately, the show was cancelled by Netflix after 2 seasons, leaving many unanswered questions and unresolved plotlines. Number 2. The Outpost. The Outpost is a war film based on the book The Outpost, an untold story of American valor by Jake Tapper. It tells the true story of the Battle of Kamdesh, which took place in Afghanistan in 2009. The film follows the story of 53 U.S. soldiers and 2 Latvian military advisors who are stationed at a remote outpost called Combat Outpost Keating. The Outpost is located in a valley surrounded by mountains, making it a prime target for Taliban attacks. On October 3, 2009, the Outpost is attacked by approximately 300 Taliban fighters. The soldiers are outnumbered and outgunned, but they fight bravely to defend their position. The battle lasts for over 12 hours, and by the end, 8 American soldiers are killed and 27 are wounded. Key characters: Captain Clint Romsha, the Medal of Honor recipient who led the defense of the Outpost. Staff Sergeant Ty Carter, a soldier who is killed in the battle. Sergeant Brad Larson, a soldier who is wounded in the battle. Lieutenant Benjamin Keating, the namesake of the Outpost, who is killed in a separate attack. The film was praised for its realistic portrayal of combat and its honorable portrayal of the soldiers who fought at the Battle of Kamdesh. It was also criticized for its lack of character development and its Hollywood ending. Number 1. The Man in the High Castle. The Man in the High Castle presents a chilling and thought-provoking alternative history scenario. What if the Axis powers had won World War II? The series takes place in 1962, 15 years after the war's end, and depicts the lives of several characters living under the oppressive regimes of Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan, which have divided the United States into their respective territories. The story follows a diverse cast of characters, each with their own unique struggles and motivations. In the Nazi-controlled American Pacific states, we meet Juliana Crane, a young woman who becomes involved in the resistance movement after witnessing a mysterious film reel that shows a world where the Allies won the war. Meanwhile, in the Japanese Pacific states, Joe Blake, a seemingly loyal Japanese official, secretly harbors a web of complex allegiances that will force him to question his own identity and purpose. Key characters: Juliana Crane, a young woman thrust into the heart of the resistance movement after witnessing a powerful film reel. Joe Blake, a seemingly loyal Japanese official with a hidden past and a web of conflicting allegiances. John Smith, a high-ranking Nazi official struggling with his own moral compass and the dark secrets of his past. Frank Frink, a charming but enigmatic character who possesses a mysterious film reel that offers a glimpse into an alternate reality. Nobisuke Tagomi, the trade minister of the Japanese Pacific states, torn between his loyalty to Japan and his growing sympathy for the American people. The series is a visual feast, meticulously recreating the aesthetics of Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan within the American landscape. The narrative explores themes of identity, freedom, and the consequences of war, prompting viewers to contemplate the fragility of democracy and the potential consequences of unchecked tyranny. The series is based on the award-winning novel of the same name by Philip K. Dick, known for his exploration of dystopian realities and the nature of reality itself. The Man in the High Castle received critical acclaim for its suspenseful storytelling, nuanced characters, and thought-provoking themes. So, there you have it, our top 10 picks for the best sci-fi series currently streaming on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Apple TV+. Whether you're a seasoned sci-fi fan or just starting to explore the genre, there's something here for everyone.